The bravest thing you can do is break your silence and say, I need help. It's the start of your freedom. Asking for help is not admitting defeat. It's embracing the possibility of victory through connection. Help is a lifeline thrown when you feel like drowning in your own thoughts. You are not a burden because you ask for help. You are human, and that is enough. Sometimes help arrives in the form of a gentle word or a listening ear, and that's all you need. To need help is to acknowledge you are worthy of care, kindness, and healing. Your voice matters most when it whispers, I need help, in a world that often demands silence. Help is a sacred act of courage, a bridge to healing, and a promise to yourself to keep going. Even when you feel invisible, asking for help makes you seen, heard, and valued. Help is the compass guiding you through the stormy seas of doubt and fear. No one's path is meant to be walked alone. Help is the hand that steadies your steps. Asking for help is planting a seed of hope in the garden of your future. There is strength in every I need help, because it is the voice of your soul seeking light. Help is the gentle reminder that you are not alone in your struggles. When you say, I need help, you open a door to healing that was always waiting for you. Help is the lifeboat in the ocean of your fears, ready to carry you to safety. Sometimes the hardest part is believing that help can come, and then daring to ask for it. Help is the quiet hero that rescues you from the darkest moments of your life. No matter how far you've fallen, help is always within reach if you only reach out. Asking for help is an act of self-respect, a declaration that you deserve support. Help turns despair into hope and weakness into strength. When you feel broken, help is the glue that mends the shattered pieces of your spirit. To say, I need help, is to choose healing over suffering, light over darkness. Help is the compass that points you back to yourself when you feel lost. Sometimes help is not about fixing everything, but about being there when you can't. The first step to healing is the brave admission that you cannot do it all alone. Help is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Asking for help is the whisper of your soul asking to be heard, seen, and loved. Help doesn't erase your pain, but it gives you the strength to carry it. Help is the hand that catches you when life tries to let you fall. Every act of asking for help plants a seed for a stronger, wiser you. Help is the promise that you don't have to face your battles alone. Powerful than a heart brave enough to say, I need help. Help is the quiet strength behind every story of survival and hope. When you ask for help, you give yourself permission to heal. Help is the gentle light breaking through the darkest night of your soul. You are worthy of help simply because you exist and you matter. Help is the key that unlocks the door to peace and self-compassion. When your strength falters, help is the wings that lift you again. To ask for help is to honor the sacredness of your own journey. Every time you ask for help, you rewrite your story with courage and grace. Help is the breath of fresh air in the suffocating rooms of doubt and fear. When you say, I need help, you connect with the love waiting to heal you. Help is the answer to the prayers whispered in silence. You don't have to walk through the fire alone. Help is the water that cools your pain. Help is the bridge connecting your broken pieces back to wholeness. Asking for help is a declaration of hope, a choice to keep moving forward. Help is the unseen hand that steadies your trembling heart. Sometimes, help arrives disguised as a stranger, a friend, or even your own courage. Help is the gentle reminder that you are made for connection, not isolation. The moment you ask for help is the moment healing begins its quiet work. Help is not a destination, but the path we walk together toward peace. To ask for help is to say, I'm worth saving and I believe in better days. Help is the first step toward the life your soul is yearning to live. Sometimes, the hardest thing to say is just 3 words, I need help. But in those words lies the greatest strength you can show yourself. No one is truly alone when they admit they need help. It's the first step toward healing, growth, and rediscovering your own light. when life feels like it's breaking you down. Remember, asking for help is not weakness. It's the bravest act of all. Your pain does not define you, but how you reach out in that pain can rewrite your entire story. Even the strongest souls stumble. Saying, I need help, isn't surrender. It's courage, wrapped in vulnerability. Help isn't about depending on others forever. It's about taking your first step towards standing tall again. There is no shame in needing help. Shame lies only in pretending you don't when your heart is screaming otherwise. The weight you carry alone becomes lighter the moment you let someone share the burden with you. Sometimes the universe places people in our path to remind us that asking for help is a sacred act of self-love. When your mind is a storm, help is the calm hand that guides you back to shore. Your struggle doesn't make you broken. It makes you human. And every human deserves help. Sometimes, the loudest cries for help are silent, hidden behind smiles, and whispered, I'm fine. The hardest battles are won when we stop fighting alone and let others stand beside us. Help doesn't come with judgment. It comes with understanding, compassion, and a willingness to listen. If you feel lost, remember, even the brightest stars shine most after the darkest nights of asking for help. You don't have to have all the answers. You only need the courage to say, I need help. Help is not just a rescue. It's a bridge connecting your pain to a place of peace. Sometimes, reaching out for help is the purest form of faith you can show in yourself and others. Your vulnerability is your power. When you ask for help, you unlock the door to your own healing. Help is the whisper of hope in the chaos of despair. When your heart feels heavy, asking for help is the first light that guides you through the darkness. It's okay not to be okay, and it's okay to need someone to hold your hand through the storm. Every person who ever succeeded once needed help to stand up after falling. Help doesn't mean you're broken. It means you're human and brave enough to heal. In the moments you think you're weakest, asking for help reveals the true strength of your spirit. Sometimes, the greatest gift you can give yourself is permission to ask for help. Help is not a burden to others. It's a lifeline that connects us all in shared humanity. Your story is not over because you need help. It's just a new chapter waiting to be written with courage. Even the tallest trees need water. Even the strongest people need help. You don't have to carry your pain in silence. There is strength in sharing it with someone who cares. Help is the seed that grows into a garden of hope and healing. When you ask for help, you open the door to kindness, connection, and new possibilities. Your hardest days don't define you. Your willingness to seek help does. Help is the gentle hand that steadies you when the ground beneath feels unsteady. Sometimes, the bravest thing you can do is admit that you can't do it all alone. Asking for help is a declaration that you value yourself enough to fight another day. Help is the quiet courage that turns despair into hope. The moment you ask for help is the moment your healing journey begins. Your pain is real, your struggle is valid, and your asking for help is necessary. Help doesn't erase your struggle, it lights the way through it. Asking for help is a powerful reminder that we were never meant to carry our burdens alone. When you need help, reach out even if your voice trembles, because help is listening. Help is the spark that ignites the flame of resilience within you. You don't have to have it all figured out. You just need to ask for help and take the next step. Help is the embrace that holds you when you can't hold yourself. Sometimes the hardest part is saying, I need help, but it's also the most freeing. Help is a reminder that no matter how dark it gets, you are never alone. Asking for help is a sign of self-awareness and a path to self-care. There is no shame in falling apart. The shame is in not letting others help put you back together. Help is a gift we give ourselves by trusting others to walk beside us. Your journey toward healing begins with a simple, honest plea. I need help. Help is the light that shines when your own strength feels dim. To ask for help is to climb there a seed of hope in the soil of your soul. Help is the bridge from despair to hope, built one brave step at a time. When you admit you need help, you light the way for others to do the same. Asking for help isn't a sign you're broken, it's proof you're strong enough to heal. Help is the quiet voice that reminds you, you don't have to do this alone. Sometimes, all it takes is one honest, I need help to change your entire world. Help is the lifeline thrown just in time when you feel like giving up. The strength to ask for help is the first victory in the battle for your peace. Help carries you through moments when your own strength feels invisible. When you say, I need help, you are planting hope in the garden of your future. Help is the hand reaching out to catch you when you're about to fall. You are worthy of every ounce of help you receive, no matter how small it seems. Help transforms fear into courage and pain into possibility. There is power in vulnerability, power. That begins with asking for help. Help is the seed of healing planted in the soil of your honesty. Even when you feel invisible, asking for help makes you seen, heard, and valued. Help is the light breaking through the darkness of loneliness. Help is the quiet companion on the path from struggle to strength. Sometimes the bravest act is admitting you don't have all the answers. When your heart feels heavy, help is the comfort that lifts you up. Help is the gentle voice that says, I am here for you, no matter what. Asking for help opens the door to new beginnings and unexpected hope. Help is the bridge that connects your broken pieces to wholeness. Your need for help does not make you less. It makes you human. Help is the spark that ignites the flame of resilience within you. When you ask for help, you create space for healing and growth. Help is the gentle reminder that you are not alone on your journey. Admitting you need help is a bold declaration of self-love. Help is the strength found in reaching out when you feel most fragile. No one is truly strong who never asks for help when they need it. Help is the kindness that turns pain into power. Your courage to ask for help will inspire others to do the same. Help is the light guiding you out of the darkest valleys. Sometimes the greatest healing begins with a single, honest request for help. Help carries the hope of a better tomorrow within it. Help is the hand that steadies you when the ground shifts beneath your feet. You are worthy of help, healing, and happiness. Never forget that. Help is the promise that no matter how far you've fallen, you can rise again. Need help? You reclaim your power and your future. Help is the quiet strength that sustains you through life's toughest moments. Asking for help is a courageous act that plants seeds of hope and healing. Help is the reminder that you were meant to thrive, not just survive. When you reach out for help, you connect with the healing power of compassion. Help is the quiet hero in your story of survival and transformation. The journey to healing begins the moment you admit you need help. Help is the breath of fresh air in the suffocating room of despair. You don't have to face your battles alone. Help is waiting with open arms. Help is the gentle nudge that moves you from pain to peace. Admitting you need help is the bravest step toward reclaiming your joy. Help is the anchor that keeps you grounded when life feels overwhelming. When you ask for help, you open your heart to healing and hope. Help is the quiet power that turns your struggles into strength. You are never alone when you dare to ask for help. Help is the love that finds you when you feel most lost. Asking for help is a declaration that you believe in your own worth. The act of asking for help is the first step toward self-discovery and growth. Help is the gentle light that guides you back to yourself.